Hey there, ladies and gentlemen. So, CC coming at you today up in Houston, Texas, and I'm trying to get y'all prepared for today at 4 o'clock um, on a Forex News event. Yesterday, Brexit happened. First of all, I want to give a very two thumbs up. I can't give you two, but I'm going to give you one, and we'll just do this. How's that? All right, for all my subscribers, I really appreciate all the subscribers I'm getting right now. I haven't had, I've been at work, and this is my first opportunity to really touch base with you guys, and I've been making some videos yesterday and today trying to get y'all caught up. But there's going to be a good trading opportunity possibly today at 4 o'clock Central Time. I want to teach y'all how to keep an eye on that, and we'll all be looking at it together at 4 o'clock. Okay, Central Time. I don't know what time zone you guys are in. I know I got watchers from all over the world. And hey, two thumbs up to you guys. I really appreciate you. And that's really all the subscribers I've been getting. That's why I'm making this video right now. I want you guys to succeed. I want you guys to make money. I want you guys to be able to supply anything your family needs, and that's what I'm here to teach you. And yes, I'm at work right now. I'm probably not going to be here much longer. I mean, I'm going to be a full-time Forex trader pretty quick. I could right now, but I'm here at work right now. So I probably won't be here much longer, but I got a big account. You can look at it. Yeah, I'm getting all kinds of comments right now. I appreciate it, guys. On my YouTube, two thumbs up to you, and God bless you. I want to teach you how to do this. And right now, the key thing is the news. So I'm fixing to take you on my computer and take you and show you where I get my news, okay? Because that's the important thing. I'm going to show you how to read the charts and all that good stuff. Okay, first off, you can just go to google.com and just put in current Forex news. Okay, you do a search on that and see how I got current Forex news, GBP USD, current Forex news, GBP USD, Forex market. But I just put in current Forex news, and all kinds of stuff's going to pop up. But we're going to go down and look at news. And the first one that pops up is one of my favorites, FX Street. And I've already got FX Street right up here, so we'll go open up FX Street and see what the news is today. Well, look at here. Right on top, GBP USD. Backing Boris crucial Brexit vote in Parliament set to trigger wild volatility. Now, we looked at this yesterday. I watched the news live as they were talking about it, and I had to analyze what all this meant. But basically, you can do that by reading the news these people will give you. If you look up here on the top, you can see it says rates and charts, news, analysis, your economic calendar. That's going to tell you when news is released for the quarter, for the month of each country. Okay, now I'm going to try to keep an order today, and I'll come back to that in a minute. I'm going to go down here to Forex Factory, and I'm going to show you how to check the economic calendars. I check that on Forex Factory. Cryptos, I don't really trade too much. Live video, education, and brokers. Okay, they've got education on here. You can learn how to trade Forex right from here too. And I'm going to teach you some places to go that you need to go to start learning how to trade. I'm going to teach you all I can. I'll teach you things that they won't teach you. I'm not charging a penny, and I'm going to lead you to places that you can learn for not a penny. And I've made thousands and thousands and thousands of dollars on the Forex. And I haven't been trading but a couple of years. And it don't take long to learn when you got somebody that's teaching you how to do it the right way. It's real easy. I'm going to walk y'all through a trade today. I want y'all to pay attention at 4 o'clock p.m. I'll be making a video at some point after that, and we'll analyze the market. We're not going to get in the market until we realize this news is tricky news. So we're going to analyze the market and see if it's even worth trading. I believe it's going to be a big sell. But we're going to wait and see what the market does. We're not going to try to predict it and get on it. That's how you lose money. We're going to wait and see what the market says. And what the market does, we're just going to go with that. We're going to ride that out. So that's how you trade successfully. And you don't. I haven't lost a trade. I started back trading just a little while ago. I've got 20 trades in a row, 20 plus trades. I haven't lost one yet. Okay, so this is how you do it. You watch the news. The news is what moves the market. There's a lot of technical traders out there, and it's what they do. They watch charts. And watching charts will get you in trouble because you don't know what's moving the news. You don't know what's going on to make those charts do what they're doing. They might be going up one minute, down the next, and you might think you might have placed a buy, and all of a sudden it goes down and hits your stop loss and stops you out, and then it just turns and goes right straight through the roof. Okay? And you got stopped out and lost money, and it ended up going the same direction you thought it was going to go to begin with. So when you know what's moving the market, what news is going on, you got a pretty good idea. Like if some bad news is released, you get on a sell and it goes down, and all of a sudden it makes a little bump up, but the trend's down, you're not going to get out of that trade because you know it's going to come right back down, okay? Because you know what's moving the market. You know the news. You don't know what caused it to go up a little bit. I mean, that could have been people that was making money, and all of a sudden they bought off to get rid of their positions, and that caused it to go up, and then it's going to go right back down. Because people trade in patterns. Everything's in patterns. You can look on YouTube and do a research on Fibonacci and Forex trading or Fibonacci trading. And it will show you that everything in life is a pattern. The Forex market's a pattern. Countries are in a pattern. They go up. The economy goes up. It comes down. It goes up. It comes down. And it's all patterns. You get up on a pattern. You get up at a certain time every morning. You go to bed at a certain time. People spend money at certain times. On the weekends, they're out doing things they don't normally do during the week. Everything's got a pattern to it. And you can predict those patterns. If you've got a couple of points in a pattern, you can predict the next move by the pattern. And all you got to do is wait and see if it goes in that direction. I'm not a pattern trader, but that's how the Fibonacci works. And it does work. But I found a much better way to trade than doing technicals. And I just do basic entries and exits on technicals, and that's it. The news is what moves the market. Let's not be afraid of the news. Let's run to the news. We know bad news was released yesterday. What we don't know is how it's going to affect the market today because it's tricky news. Normally, I'd say, yeah, 110%, I'd get on that trade immediately, but this is a tricky bit of news here because they were expecting good news, but bad news came out. But you see right there what it says. It says, vote in Parliament set to trigger wild volatility. That's a good thing for us. All we need to do is determine the direction. Okay, so we got FX Street. You can go there and start checking for news. Just reading all the news, okay? Now, for your charts, I go to tradingview.com, and there's a chart right there. I'm going to show you how to use this real quick. Okay, here's your chart. Now, is what you want to do to watch the live charts. I always go over here to full featured charts. I hit that. Okay, now I'm going to get my full featured chart. This is what we're going to be watching at 4 o'clock. All right, we got the GBP USD on the 60-minute. That's a 1-hour time frame. All right, I got my candle set. All those are tools. You can just leave them like they are. And let's go over here and let's try to get a little different time frame. Let's go down to the 1 day. Okay. Now you can see on the 1 day, see I got my 1 day up there. Each one of these candles is 1 day. 1 day. It took a whole day to complete that candle. 1 day to complete that. So we can see for the last few days right over here, look at this. In 1 day, bam, that's a big 2 days. And then it went down a little bit. 3 days, 4 days, 5 days, 6 days. I mean, it's been going up, up, up. That's because right here, some positive news was released. I was there watching it that day. I rode that candle up and made about $1,400 on that trade. Okay, and you can do that too. Okay, you just got to watch the news. You can see that the GBP USD, the trend has been going down because of Brexit. Okay, and then they got some good news, and the trend has reversed and started going up. Now, the market stopped on Friday afternoon at 4 o'clock p.m. Central Time, and the market's going to open back up today at 4 o'clock Central Time. Now, if no news was released over the weekend, we might expect it to continue to go up. But some bad news was released Saturday. So when the market opens, I'm predicting, well, we don't know. We're going to watch and see what happens. And if this market starts dropping down real quick, guess what we're going to do? We're going to do a sale. We're going to sell the GBP in exchange for the US dollar. Okay? And we're going to make money because that market's going to fall. And when it starts slowing down and starts kind of coming back up, like see how it dropped right there and it come up a little bit? Okay, see how that market right there, it just shot straight up? But right there it kind of paused. Okay, when this market goes up and it starts coming down and then it kind of has a hiccup, that's when I'm going to get out. If this thing drops straight on down for a couple of days, and hey, there we go. Now down here at the bottom, I want to show you something. This is the Great British Pound and the US dollar, and right down here at the bottom, the news for these countries. Look, that's the United States symbol. It's only going to give you the two that the pair is. It's not going to give you Japanese news on a GBP USD pair. That's only GBP. Okay, so we can click on that and look at here. It's going to tell us we got see the yellow on the edges? We got 2 yellow folders. Those are medium impact to low impact. It's not really critical news, but it's going to move the market maybe for a few hours. Okay, so is what they're looking for. It tells you right here, United States export sales. This is a indicator of how the country, the United States, is doing their economy. This is just a little test, and at the end of the quarter, they take all of these, and the Fed will change interest rates or leave them the same based on what these are telling them. So these are very important, okay, to make the market go up or down. If this goes up, it says it usually gives you the forecast, and you can see right here the actual. They've already got this news out that the previous was 31.3, the actual 29.2. So that news right there has already played in effect. But that's how you read the news. You can come over here and see this United Kingdom, okay, the steel production. That's a indicator of how well the economy is doing. See, they don't have the actual yet because that news is not in. The forecast, they don't have a forecast, but it tells you what the previous reading was. If you spend a lot of time doing this, you're going to get a feel for this, and you don't really even have to know this. You just wait till the news comes out and see if the actual number is higher than the previous. If it is, that's good. That's going to cause the GBP to go up. Okay, if there's more negative news being released than positive news, you just got to kind of watch the market and see what it's going to do. But when you get a lot of negative news released in a row, it's going to make the market go down. And when you get a lot of positive news released in a row, it's going to make it go up. Now, it can be going down, and you can get just a little bit of positive news, and it can go up for a little while, and then it's going to turn and go right back down. But overall, the reason this market's been going down is because negative news, Brexit. Didn't get a deal. So the GBP's come way down. And whenever you have something people want to get rid of, they sell it. If I went and bought this pen and it was brand new, and it was worth $5 when I bought it, okay? If I use it, it's not worth as much. If there was a meter on here that told you it's been used and it don't have hardly any ink, you'd be a fool to give me $5 for it. but you probably wouldn't give me nothing for it because it's been used up. Okay, well, that's how this economic data works. It's telling you whether if the economy's doing good or bad. And because they can't get a deal to exit the European Union, it's been causing them a lot of problems. So their currency, people's been selling it, getting rid of it because it's not worth as much. It's going down in value, so they're trying to sell it before it just goes way, way down. But you can make money on the Forex when it's going down. You can make money when it's going up. That's the cool thing about the Forex. The GBP is the pair you want to look at. It's your primary money in the pair because it's the first one. It says GBP USD. Now, if that said USD GBP, it'd be backwards. We'd be looking at the US dollar as the primary pair. But in this case, we're looking at the GBP. So if the GBP is not doing well and going down, we're looking at a sell. If the GBP starts doing good, we're looking at a buy. Now, on the other hand, the USD. If the USD all of a sudden gets some really, really, really bad news, then you'd be looking at a buy on the GBP, okay? Depending on the chart, okay? It would have to be some really bad news to cause the GBP to go up in value because you're looking, it's a competition between the two. Okay, which one's doing better? This one's doing bad, and this one here lately has been doing real well. Here lately it's kind of slowed down, but it's still doing way better than the GBP. So the GBP, the news was just released, and that's how you make money. When you see them charts, when you see that stuff going up like that, those candles, that's a lot of money. Now I'm going to show you how to calculate your pips real quick. You can come over here, right there, and that ruler, that's how you calculate your pips. Now we're going to come right back over here, and see my cursor? I'm going to click right there. Bam. And now I'm going to take this all the way up to the top right here. And I'm going to click it again. Look at there. That was, I don't know if y'all can see it. There's a dead gum thing right over that right there. But that's 792 pips. 792 pips. I mean, 700, that's 800 pips over those few days. And if you do one standard lot, which is 1.0, that's $8,000. I mean, like that. $8,000. That's less than well, it's 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. Well, let's just look and see what you could have made for the day. Let's go back over here and just look at one of those candles for the day. All right, I'm going to click on my deal again, and let's just look and see what you could have made in 2 days. How's that? All right, I'm going there. Let's go up here to this big one. Look at there. 434.8 pips. One standard lot is $10 per pip. It cost you $2,000 in your account. Now I know a lot of you don't have $2,000. I didn't either when I first started off. So don't worry about that. You can build up. And when you get to $2,000, $10,000 is just right there like that. And when you get to $10,000, you're looking at $25,000 and $50,000 like that. And when you get to $50,000, $100,000, just right around the corner. I mean, that's how quick it really is. It's fast when you learn to do this. And I'm not here telling you something I can't do. I do it, and you can look at my accounts and you can see. I placed trade after trade after trade. None of them went wrong because I'm showing you how I do it. Now, there's not too many people on the internet that I know that I've watched that get trade after trade after trade because they are technical traders. They're just looking at these charts and saying, oh, look, it's going down. Let's do a sell. They'll wait till, you see how it's going down right here? And then all of a sudden it goes up. They'll get it right there, and then they'll do a sell. And then they'll wait till it gets there and do a sell. They'll wait till it gets right there. They'll do a sell. Okay? But then look at here. It comes up, and then they're going to do a sell. But it didn't come down. It went up. And then, so they lose a lot of trades, but they still make money. Me, I'm waiting for the news. The news was good. I'm doing a buy. Bam. News was good. I'm doing a buy. Bam. News was bad. I'm doing a sell. But I'm going to watch the charts and make sure it goes the way I think it's going to go. This is really tricky news. I'm going to state that one more time. So you guys be careful. Watch these charts. Remember, tradingview.com. Come here and pull these charts up. There's your pip measurement tool right there. Now if you want to draw support and resistance lines, you come right up here like this. You click that. Well, I'm going to click that, and I'm going to come right here and hit this horizontal line. And then see, I got mine set up right there. I want that big fat line right there. I'm going to come down here. This is a key area right here. I'm going to click that. Bam. You see how that's bouncing off of there? That's a key support area. I'm going to come back up here. I'm going to click my tool again. I'm going to put me another line right across there. It's another key. I'm going to come up here and click it again. I'm going to come right here, and that zone right there is a key zone. Bam. Because you got a lot of stuff bouncing around in there. So I'm expecting this right here to probably, I'm going to be honest with you, if it drops down, it could drop all the way down to right here. It's going to drop down at least, I'm thinking right there, because that's the last place it bounced. So usually it'll come down and it might make a bounce right there and then come on down. We're just going to watch the news. We're going to watch the charts and see what it does. But that's a big drop. That drop right there is dadgummit. Gotta do it again. It's kind of hard doing this with one hand trying to watch everything. But if it goes down to that point right there, that's done it wrong. Hold on a minute. We'll get it right in a minute. I'm gonna go up with it this time and see what it says. It don't like me going down. That looks like 138 pips. I can't see it. That deadgum thing right there is in the way. Let me blow it up. We'll hit that right there and blow it up. Okay. Yeah. 3.2. That's what it's saying. It's 38 pips, but it's not giving me my whole screen. So I know it's more than 38 pips. I could do the math and subtract this from this and find out exactly how many pips it is. But let me go back here. But anyway, this is how you draw support and resistance. I'm going to go back though. We're going to find out how much that is, because I'm curious. Let's see. Okay, let's see what that is. Okay, now maybe that'll stay out of the way. Now we're going to try it one more time. I'm going to go over here a little bit. I'm going to just move over so we can see. And when that line touches, oh yeah, there we go. I knew it was more than 30 something pips. 387.4, 387.6. So today or over the next couple of days, its next bounce spot is about right there. So it could go down 400 pips. I mean, that's a big jump. Now we could go ahead and set our MetaTrader up and tell it to go down, say 100 pips and risk 30 pips. Put a stop loss 30 or 40 pips on the other side of this line, and I showed you how to calculate all that in the last video. But we're not going to do that. We're going to watch the market, and when it starts falling, if it starts falling, we're going to get on a sell, and we're going to wait. It may go down to here. You never know. It may just go down to here. And when it bounces and starts coming up, I'm getting out of the trade. That's how I do it. I don't waste no time with it. As soon as it starts, I mean, it may be an hour, it may be 30 minutes, it may be tomorrow. I don't know. But I'm going to get out of that trade at that point. And then I'm going to be looking for the next news. That's down here. It's telling you when the next news is going to be released on Britain. I got to get rid of this thing. These tools will really get to you. But okay, now let me show you one more thing, how to do trend lines. Okay, over here, you come back over here, you hit that, and is what we're going to do is hit the trend line tool right on the top. And now I can go and I can start me a spot right up here, and I can go bam, and I can draw me a trend line, and you can see that trend was coming right down through there. You see that trend line. Now you can change the size of your lines. These are your thicknesses. You can come down here and make it wider or whatever you want to do. Change the colors. You can make it red. You can do whatever you want to do. That's how you use that tool. Now this is on tradingview.com. Tradingview.com. So that's how you do it. Then you can come over here. You can click it again, and you can start your new trend line. All you're doing is kind of going across the top. You can see that's going down. And then you come down here and you click you one up here, and bam, you got a new uptrend. Now I'm predicting today that trend's going to return to a downtrend. And it's going to start going down like this. Now we don't have enough chart out here to show, but that's just a simple trend line, support, resistance. That just shows you where it may go to and kind of help you predict how far this may drop or rise. Because on down here, you'll have another support resistance, and they usually line up with each other. But that's how that goes. That's how you mark up a chart. Okay, and go to tradingview.com at 4 o'clock today to watch it. Now then, I got a place I want you guys to go. It's called Traders for Traders. This guy right here, you see how I get all these ideas, trading ideas? I want you guys to come to this website, Traders for Traders, and start watching this fundamental analysis. There's all kinds of good. I learned how to trade. This guy right here that started, his name's Brad Gilbert. He is a professional forex trader. He was the chief forex banker for Citibank. Okay, I think in Australia is where he's from, but he ended up in England, and he's the one that taught me how to do this trading successfully. So you can learn from him. I'll teach you the stuff he don't teach you, as far as how to use your MetaTrader and some technical analysis and stuff like that. But he'll teach you the same stuff. But I enjoy teaching you, and if I can get you started making money, then that's good, and you can learn all you want to from off the internet for free. But this is a good place to come. It's called Traders for Traders. See how to read the forex market. Look, he's reading the newspaper. It says slow down and get into the rhythm of the forex market. Understanding the economic machine. They're going to start teaching you forex fundamentals, how the market works, how bankers trade with the market utilizing Router's Zenith. Now I'm going to tell you a little bit about Router's Zenith. They're trying to sell it on here. Router's Zenith will cost you about $1,400 a month. He's selling a watered down version. It's just news delivered to you. You'll see these guys with all these screens everywhere, and they're watching the news. They're watching charts. Okay, when the news is released, they're watching it, and they know when the news is going to be released because they come over here to forexfactory.com, and this right here will tell you what the market's been doing, up or down. There's a little chart. It tells you right over here. For the last 6 hours, this is what's been going on, and it will give you a pip count of how much it's moved down. See, I'm getting more alerts. Okay, and you can set yours up like that, more alerts. And look at here, it says cable update right down here. Here's news. Okay, it gives you all kinds of news here, but you can come over here and you can look right up here. Go to calendar. Bam. You can tell my internet connection isn't the fastest in the world. But when you go to calendar, it's going to have a bunch of folders, yellow folders, red folders. Red folders are high impact. Okay, here we go. Now this is telling you the times and the dates that the news is being released. So there's no, see, look at here. On Tuesday, October 22nd, there's a red folder in Canada, CAD. GBP, USD, there's the countries, there's the folders. That's medium impact. See, it says right up here, impact. High impact, that means that's really going to move the market. If that news is bad, and see right over here, it tells you the forecast previous and the graph. Okay. All right, it was down. The previous was negative 0.1%. and they don't have a forecast, but when the actual comes out, it'll be listed right here. So you compare the actual with the previous and determine whether if that news is good or bad, and then you could go over and do a trade with CAD based on this news. Remember, if CAD comes first in the pair and the news is bad, you do a sell. If CAD comes last in the pair and it's bad, you're going to do a buy. So you got to learn that. Always GBP, USD, GBP's first, USD second. So if something really good happens in the USD and something mediocre happens in GBP, something really good happens to you, it's going to be a buy, because you're going to be selling the GBP and buying the USD. Okay, so if something bad or good comes out in the GBP and something bad comes out in the USD, you're going to be buying the GBP, okay, and selling the USD. So always remember, the first pair in your group, the first one, the first currency, whether if it's USD, JPY, Euro USD, GBP USD, the first one is the one you're looking at to either buy or sell. Okay, but the second one is important too, because if really, really good news comes out on the second one, you're going to want to sell the first one to buy the second one. That's how it works. I hope y'all understand that. Just think about it. You got two companies. If the second one's doing good and the first one's doing bad, you're wanting to sell the first one to buy the last one. Okay? If the first one's doing really good and the second one's doing bad, you're wanting to buy the first one, sell the second one, vice versa. I don't know if I said that right. I said that in the correct order. I might have said the same thing twice. One's doing good, the first one's doing good, you buy. The first one's doing bad, you sell. If the second one is doing good, you sell. And if the second one's doing bad, you buy, because you're going back to the first. I know it sounds confusing. I hope you understand. Just remember this. The first one, if it's doing good, if the first one's doing good, you're going to buy. If the first one's doing bad, you're going to sell. Okay, just remember that. That's easier to remember. And base it off the first one for now until you understand. That'll work. Okay, now the next thing that I was wanting to show you guys is routers. I go to routers for news, routers.com. And when you get to routers, you're going to come over here to markets. And when you get to markets, we're going to go to currencies. Bam. Now, like Brad Gilbert, the one I just showed you on Traders for Traders, they have a trade that they charge probably, I think it's about $400 a month to get the live news. I don't never pay none of that. I get mine just like I'm showing you right now, just right here. Okay. And here's currencies. Okay. There's charts. You can come down here and it's showing you currency stuff, but here we start getting into the news. Dollar weak as Brexit deal boost euro sterling. Okay, well, dollar hit as euro. Sterling rise on Brexit. Okay, well, they don't have this updated on the news like FX Street does. So let's see. Now we're at currencies. So that's another place to come get news. And all you got to do, like I said, go to Google and put in current currency news. Just like I did here. There's FX Street. There's Forex Market News. And Daily FX is a good place to go. That's the second one on the list that I use. Let's just see what they say. I haven't been there. But it gives you certain things up on top to look at. Market news, Dow Jones, where recession. Okay, let's get on down here. Australian dollar could wilt if Brexit delayed. Well, Brexit's been delayed. Growth risk hangs. U.S. dollar price. See, you can read the news here. Okay, U.S. dollar down. Okay, New Zealand down. Okay, and you'll start learning what's tied to what. U.S. dollar price, Euro, GBP, USD, all this. You can read it anytime you want to. This is a place I come to get news to. I usually go to FX Street right off the bat and hardly ever. And let me try to show you one more place to get schooling. It's Jarrett Davis. Jarrett Davis. Okay, we might have to put in Forex. Yeah. Jarrett Davis Forex. It's also FX Source. Yeah, Forex Source right there. Alright. And then all the time on mindforex.com, that's a broker you can depend on, is what they say. Okay, you can download MetaTrader 4 from them. Alright, Jarrett Davis Forex Source. And it's going to take you to YouTube. And there you go. This guy is good. He's got good news. How to make an income from Forex trading. Economic indicators in Forex. You don't need to know that. This is something you want to learn. Forex fundamentals, trading long term. That's on the trend. How to trade Forex with an economic news event. You definitely want to watch that. Okay? That right there will show you. And he's real good. Just go through when you have some time and start learning. Understanding fundamentals for beginners. Watch that. High impact Forex news event. You see, he's news. A 600 pip sentiment shift. I guarantee you that's GBP USD. We just looked a minute ago and seen that. Okay, you guys start watching this stuff. You guys start learning. I'm not going to be here all the time, but these guys are professionals. They've already done this. This is where I learned. I'm behind them. You can get ahead and watch. I don't know how much time you have or schedules or whatever, but this is what I do when I have time off. I'm always learning. I'm always watching the market. I enjoy it because, I made thousands of dollars in minutes. Thousands of dollars in minutes. And you can do the same thing too. And that's what I want you to do. And I'm trying to show you. So you guys, this week, when I'm at work, you guys start learning. When you have a chance, go to this place. Remember, Jarrett Davis Forex. It's Forex Source. Start learning. He's got a lot of stuff on here for free. He's trying to sell you on his school and all that too, but don't do it. You don't need it. I'm here showing you how to do it right now for free. I'm showing you stuff that none of these people, I'm walking you through it. So anyway, with that being said, I'm gonna go and get ready for this afternoon at 4 o'clock. I'll probably be doing one more video today after 4 o'clock. And letting you know what I decided to do based on the information I get off the charts. But I'm pretty sure I'm going to be doing a sale today. But you guys have a good afternoon, and I hope to see you later. And I'll be looking for a video. I might do it live on my computer. I'm not sure, at 4 o'clock Central or around 4:15 to 4:30. But God bless you guys. You guys have a good day, and I'll talk to you later, okay?